vessel, colonists here in distress. Could you... Oh, thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's given up the ghost. And we're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron, a lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth. It's just dead. The whole unit is like a brick now. No power readouts, the diagnostic log only says it's offline. Well, what we can read. I think some of the warnings are in Cyrillic. You know those old Russian letters. I knew it was a long shot. Listen, we'll still be here if you can find some. But thanks for talking with us at least.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
That should do us. Thank you. And this should cover the iron, and then some. We'll be heading out hopefully shortly. Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by. love to talk.
Think for you when you have a moment.
How may the if there's anything I can do, I hope we have what you need. Was there something you needed? Certainly.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Got anything you need to offload? You were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever's broken. Okay, no problem.
Things for you. To Venus? Yep, here you go. Maybe another time. We'll be certain to put that to good use.
Hello,
Captain.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
Captain, it is pleasant
You wanted 4K.
to see you.
You got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood. Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Sure did. Right? Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. You think? And now, but I can give you the
Story time. How delightful.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right, history time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
In you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I
Bradley
probably
from
got
the
it.
Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the should our enemy. For Delgado, the bomb grants essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the It's been over now, thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll... The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. Oh, you know. We're officially done. Now, I believe that take the elevator to the upper level.
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome.
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find. All right, let's get started. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you stay loyal or you pay the...
Boss. Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intel. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are...
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov. 10 Johns to...
Crix's legacy isn't. We've got fresh eyes.
I hope...
This initiate, Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson. Before Crix left the... Somewhere down. If we're gonna beat those odds...
Dale's leaving out the best. Crix left a lot of big talk.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy... Exactly. Okay, enough this. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship. Since Mathis doesn't have...
All that junk you're holding is seriously slowing you down.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
If I had a billion creds, I'd run my own city, like Bayou. Except in my town.
Need something?
Well, isn't this cozy? It appears we've stumbled across the embodiment of the phrase absolute mayhem.
Don't challenge Bob to five-finger fillet. I used to work for Brooke. The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
The fleet is family job. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
My friend's got a point, Bug. Every pirate in this joint needs to know
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here at home.
a lot of jingle in those pockets, Bug. Could use a
So there I am. UC security on my tail, and my grav drive just chokes.
Hey, Cap, you hiring? Got some baddies on my tail, and I need a place to lay low.
Be dusted.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. It's the Vroon zealots who are after me. If the Vroon zealots don't sound like a problem to you. Wouldn't be much of a smuggler if I wasn't willing to cut a deal, would I? Let's hash it out. I hear you. I'm not an unreasonable person, you know. Yeah, I hope so. You're a good negotiator, Cap. I'll cut you a deal. Sure, fine by me. I'm looking forward to the adventure. Sounds like a plan.